Really brief. I went to can't wait for this. Time to pick. I'm all ready. I'm wearing this green abaya with a black scarf, which is basically the usual. Let me show you what's in my bag. I always carry the same bag every single day. Maybe I should try changing that. I just have this bow keychain where I have my AirPods and my lip balm with this heart keychain, and on the inside I have my school book, my current read inside this book sleeve, my wallet. The weather is really dry, so I have to carry Vaseline all the time. Then a pen and my chargers and cords. Yeah, that's what I carry in my bag like majority of the time. Time to pick the ring of the day. I always wear this ring. I don't know why. I love it so much. I'm going to wear this one. Then I try to go at least maybe 2 rings a day. So then this bow one, which will go here. This is nice. This is what we're going for today. Long time no book haul. Actually, I've never done a book haul before, so this is going to be the first of many. Today we have books by today we have 4 books by Val Need. I actually got them because this was how the vendor sold it. She sold all 4 of them together. What even made me get it in the first place was what the book was about. I went to briefly read it on Goodreads and I was impressed. So first we have A Place of Execution. In the Peak District village of Scardale, 13-year-old girls didn't just run away.
So when Alison Carter vanished in the winter of 63, everyone knew it was a murder. Catherine Heathcote remembers the case well. A child herself when Alison vanished. Decades on, she still recalls the sense of fear as parents kept their children close, terrified of strangers. Now a journalist, she persuades D.I. Judge Bennett to speak of the hunt for Alice, in tantalizing leads and harrowing dead ends. But when a fresh lead emerges, Bennett tries to stop the story, plunging Catherine into a world of buried secrets and revelation.
That little about on the back. I'm already very interested in this. Then we have How the Dead Speak. This one is part of the Tony Hill and Carol Jordan series, but I think it can be read as a standalone. When human remains are discovered in the grounds of an old convent,
it quickly becomes clear that someone has been using the site as their personal burial ground. But with the convent abandoned long ago and the bodies dating back many years, could this be the work of more than one obsessive killer? The investigation throws up more questions as the evidence mounts, but after their last disastrous case, Tony Hill and Carol Jordan can only watch from afar. As they deal with the consequences, someone with a terrifying routine is beating their time, and both Tony and Carol find themselves closer to the edge than they have been before.
The about speaks for itself. I feel like thrillers are one of the best book genres out there. This is the Karen Pryor series. This is also the Karen Pryor series. Distant Echo. On a freezing night in Fife, 4 drunken students stumble upon the body of a woman in the snow.
Rosie has been raped, stabbed, and left to die in an ancient Pictish cemetery, and the only suspects are the 4 young men now stained with her blood. 25 years later, the police mount a cold case review of Rosie's unsolved murder, and the 4 are still suspects. But when 2 of them die in suspicious circumstances, it seems that someone is pursuing their own brand of justice. For the remaining 2, there's only one way to avoid becoming the next victim: find out who really killed Rosie all those years.
Also speaks for itself. It's a series though, but I feel like it can also be read as a standalone. But if it doesn't, I might try to get my head around it and trying to understand just this book itself. Out of Bounds. Also the Karen Pryor series. When a teenage joyrider crashes a stolen car, a routine DNA test could be the key to unlocking the mystery of a 20-year-old murder inquiry.
Detective Chief Inspector Karen Pryor is an expert at solving the unsolvable. With each cold case, justice is served, so finding the answer should be straightforward, but it's as twisted as the DNA helix itself. Meanwhile, Karen finds herself irresistibly drawn to another case, one that she has no business investigating. And as she pieces together decades-old evidence, Karen discovers the most dangerous kinds of secret that someone is willing to kill for.
I can't wait for this, and it's a physical book, which is going to also make experience of reading this so much better. Let me share my newest project with you guys. I have this tote bag that I got from an event, and I'm not so excited to use it because of the event name at the top. So I was thinking I should crochet a tote bag the exact size of this, then I'll use this as like the inner lining of it. So that's what I did, and I just used up scrap yarn, made a bunch of granny squares, different sizes, and sewed them all together to form the exact shape of this. This one is all pinks, reds, and whites. Then this is light browns and dark browns. I ran out of this color yarn and I had to switch this on. I don't know what the problem is. The time that I want to make like a big project or something that I know I will use, that's when I'm completely running out of yarn. Like, this is not the first, this is not the second. I feel like it's always constantly happening. This brown that finished now, if I have the yarn itself just newly bought and there's still a lot of it left, I would not think of making a big project like this. I will go on to making small things that might just end up wasting yarn. This particular square was my favorite because for some reason I really like the colorway. See, I was only able to do it for 2 squares and then I ran out of the yarn. I had to switch to this burnt orange. It's not that bad altogether. I think it still looks nice. I'm working on the straps now, and when I'm done with this, I'm going to sew it to the tote bag itself, and then I'll get back to you guys.